Welcome back to the Owlygarchy. Yeah, this guy has a very cool sword. Problem is, he's got it equipped. Thank you, God bless you too. Problem is, it's midday. He doesn't have any work to do. No executioner's work. So that means he'll stay in his home. I have to get Bellissima drunk in the evening. I should also check my forge. Okay, she's out. This guy's in. Problem is, there's a lady looking outside the window. If I were to stealthily... I didn't do it silently, unfortunately. Oh, and he saw me. Dang. Okay, so that's not how you do it. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that guy for a while now. And I'm headed home. Hopefully the bad weather will go away. Because it's so loud. There's smoke coming from my forge.
Slow down.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, I washed the perfume away. Fine. Yeah, lovely weather to launder my clothes. I wish there were some steps. Inside the building. So that I could reach my room and the smithy. But that wouldn't be very practical. Imagine all the smoke going inside your bedroom. Ah, man, I ate too much. Apparently, Magdalena is cooking better food. What do we have here? Upper floor. Oh, limestone or sandstone. Well, I like the limestone better, and I cannot afford unpainted windows. Ah, okay. Simple or wide? I think the simple is more elegant. Hunter's bed fox. Oh, finally. For every hour of sleep up to a maximum of 8 hours, you gain a 0.5 bonus to survival for the next 24 hours. Times 8, that's a 4. The owner is probably rather a keen hunter. The question is, What does one dream about in such a bed? Fox, deer, or wolf? And this one, skill check difficulty is reduced by 2. Philander's bed, Rivola, Claret, and Malvasia. Man, these are some really nice beds. Leaky barrel. Wine barrel. Yeah, there's nothing like having a backup dose of wine on hand in case one feels queasy and or needs to water down a foul mood. You gain a small cask of wine. Very well. Wall decorations. Dishware, shelf, deer hide, or deer antlers. People intentionally surround themselves with loads of essential and utterly indispensable items. Eventually they toss them out, only to make the same mistake again soon after. Nothing outside, unfortunately. I could craft another one of those blacksmith's guild longsword. I didn't know that. Ghostly. Okay. I don't have a torch. Oh. Okay. This is a nice looking bed. This is a much nicer looking bed. Oh, there's a fox belt on it. Actually, multiple fox belts. Let's see. 70% comfortable, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Put everything inside. Okay. Obedience 0. Why? Okay, let's read something. Canzoniere, a collection of poems by Petrarch. Voi c'ascoltate in rime sparse il suono di quei sospiri, ed io nodriva il core in sul mio primo giovelin errore, quando era in parte altro uom da quel qui sono. Okay, I understand words, but it's Italian. Canzoniere di Francesco Petrarca. I'm not Italian. I don't understand every word, but I understand every other word. del vario stile incio piangio e ragiono, fra le vane speranze e il van dolore, ove sia chi per prova intenda amore, speraro trovar pietà non che perdono. I like the rhymes. Ma ben veggiore siccome al popol tutto, favola, tutto it means everyone, favola lui gran tempo, onde sovente di me medesmo mecco mi vergogno, e del mio vaneggiar vergogna el frutto, el pentrisi, el conoscer meaning knowing, chiaramente, che quanto piace al mondo means world, e breve sogno. You who hear in these sparse rhymes the sound of the sighs that fed this heart of mine, when I did err within my youthful time, when I was not the man that I am now, for all the ways I spoke and wept aloud, forgiveness and pity may you find. Twixt hope and sadness, both of them so vain, in those who understand love through its pain. Yet now as clear as all the world I see, how often and how long I was a fable, and now I have become ashamed of me, and shame the fruit of all my vanity, and remorse and being knowledgeable of how the world's delight a fleeting dream. The world's delight's a fleeting dream. Okay, this was a nice one. Historia Troiana. The story of the mythical Trojan War, describing the siege of the wealthy ancient city of Troy by the Greek army and its ruthless conquest by the Mycenaean king. Trojan Chronicle, Guido de Columnis. Thus begins the story of the killing of the heroic Hector, the Trojan prince, which occurred in the 10th year of the war between the Achaeans and the defenders of the city of Troy. After 30 days of truce, both armies were once again preparing for battle. On the night before the battle, Andromache, Hector's wife, had a terrible vision that her husband would not escape death the next day. In the dark of the night, she immediately revealed everything to her husband and begged him not to go into battle. But Hector harshly rebuked her, saying that it was not fitting for her warriors to flee from the fight because of deceptive dreams. Andromache ran to the king and queen to implore them to forbid their son from going into battle, warning that they would surely be burying him if they did not. They all knelt before Hector, pleading with him in tears, but he ignored them and prepared for battle. He mounted his horse and rode out before the assembled Trojan army. Then began the terrible battle between the Achaeans and the Trojans, with countless men attacking each other so fiercely that 1,000 died on the spot before their ranks even clashed. Amid the calls of horns and the sounds of pipes, the Greek king Menelaus struck hard at the Syrian allies, but the Trojans did not let them fall, and the battle raged fiercely where it had previously calmed. There fought Troilus, there his rival king Telamon, and elsewhere Achilles and his Myrmidons were pushing the Trojans back toward the city. So many heroic deeds were performed in such a short time. Achilles planned to capture the Trojan prince Margaretes, but killed him in the battle. When Prince Hector saw this, he immediately launched an attack with his men, killing many Greek nobles. Achilles quickly realized that fortune was turning against the Achaeans and would not allow them to triumph over the Trojans. But then Pollices, the betrothed of Achilles' sister, arrived on the battlefield with his men and attacked Hector, who killed him. Thus the two princes finally faced each other in battle, seeking vengeance for their fallen comrades. Achilles first attacked Hector, but Hector wounded him in the thigh with a spear, forcing his enemy to withdraw from the fight to have his wounds bandaged. Later, as Achilles was searching for his foe, he saw that Hector had captured the Greek lord and was therefore without a shield. He spurred his horse and struck Hector so hard in the chest that the prince fell dead on the spot. The loyal companion, Odemon, seeing Hector's death, immediately knocked Achilles from his horse with a spear, making everyone believe he was dead, and they carried him from the field. When the Trojans saw their greatest and bravest among them fall, they ended the battle, and with great weeping, lamentation, and grief that cannot be described or expressed, carried his dead body back to their city. Interesting. It's quite different from the movie with Brad Pitt. I'm gonna sit on the other side so I have better lighting. Also, I could drink something. All these stories go so much better with a little alcohol. Let's read about Venceslas IV, about King Venceslas IV and the reign, and how he reigned badly and ended even worse. And I leveled up. He is the ruler of the lands of Bohemia and the former emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Although many evil of tongue do say he is no true king and side with his half-brother Sigismund, in the year of our Lord 1361 he was born unto Emperor Charles IV and his wife Anna of Schweidnitz, and through the right of primogeniture did inherit the throne from his father. At a young age of but 2 years old he was crowned King of Bohemia, and at the age of 15 he sat upon the throne of the emperor, both actions that aroused outcry. For to crown a new king whilst an older one is still alive is neither ordinary nor common, and all the same the young king cannot rule until he reaches adulthood. Hey Manis, welcome. I'm just reading a few books and then I'm off to do some more quests. I was away for a couple of days because I was very sick. But I'm feeling a little better now, so I decided to stream. When later King and Emperor Charles died and Venceslas rightfully sat upon both thrones, he ruled well at first, but poor counselors and unwise rulers of the lands of Europe did vex him greatly, and thus the king, abandoning his initial enthusiasm, turned his attention instead to drinking and hunting. And thus in the empire did discontent with the new ruler grow. And Venceslas, instead of reconciling conflicts, fled from them, for he did not need to resolve them. And thus it came to be that he did not go to receive his crown, for he desired not to enrage the French, who at that time had their own pope in Avignon, and he did cause such indignation in the Margravate of Moravia that Jobst of Moravia had him imprisoned until the king resolved his troubles in his country. But in place of resolving conflicts, Venceslas' disregard for proper rule persevered, and he was freed by his brother John. Discontent grew, and many other noblemen did protest, and a league of lords was formed to remove Venceslas from the throne, and on it they would have preferred to see sit his second brother Sigismund, who ruled in Hungary at the time. Venceslas heeded neither warning nor threats of the lords and continued to rule as he saw fit, or rather to devote himself to amusements. And when the lords had no more patience for him and a rebellion against him broke out, he requested the assistance of his second brother Sigismund, to whom he entrusted rule of the land. He, however, did not help his brother, but took his royal castles and imprisoned Venceslas, for not just rule did Sigismund take, the crown of Bohemia as well, which a certain faction of the lords did welcome, for they were glad to see order and law restored in the kingdom. In these days, King Venceslas remained Sigismund's captive, whilst Sigismund, the ginger fox, plunders Bohemia. Okay, Life in the Saddle 4. That's a long book. Marathon 2. Products of a Skilled Hand. 1 hour. Okay, I think I got a new perk. Yeah, main level. Okay. Okay. Blood of Siegfried. The ancient hero Siegfried killed the dragon Fafnir and bathed in his blood. Huh. That way no ordinary blade could hurt him. You may not be a dragon slayer, but you may have some of Siegfried's blood in you. I just read about Achilles. Achilles was said to have been submerged or baptized in the river Styx, where the dead people go, and he was held by his heel, by his mother, and he was said to be invulnerable to the rest of his body, with the exception of his heel. That's how the legend goes. Siegfried, I think this is from the Ring of the Nibelungs, Fafnir. Yeah, he slayed the dragon Fafnir and he bathed in his blood, but there was a leaf on his back, and that made him invulnerable everywhere, with the exception of that tiny spot. Huh, interesting. Similar legends. In combat, you're far more resilient than a mere mortal. Your armor will be 10 points higher at all times. I don't think that's too much, but it's better than nothing. You may be a master craftsman, but which is better, to sell one wooden figurine for 100 groschen or 10 figurines for 15? And so that if they're full, and so what if they're full of splinters? At least they're proud the customer's interest. At least they'll prod the customer's interest. I don't think that's a good policy. Huh. I need to read 2 hours this. Fine. Excellent. Okay. The rain stopped, finally. I could spend a little more time to read, but maybe I should see if I can get Bellissimo drunk. That would be more important, I think. I'm amazed that Mutt is still following me.
Cheap, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, by the way, I got a new horse, Phantom. Though I think he's a bit hurt or bloodied. Phantom horse. Yeah, I should see a stable boy or stable master about that. I want to see if I can do this quest right now.
Easy.
Or do I need to wait until nightfall?
Nice and slow.
This one's cooked. Six more, right? Right. And some fine wine. Maybe I shouldn't go drunk there. Right? My drinking skill is only 24. Interesting. I thought it was more. Hopefully that guy won't drink me under the table.
God be with you, neighbor. For fuck's sake!
What's this guy doing here? Man, the city is so nice after the rain has ended.
Hey! Slow down, you idiot!
This house is still
Master Menhard from Frankfurt is now in charge of the sword fighting
Excellent.
in Gutenberg by the decision of King Wenceslas. All are welcome.
well. I came just in time.
Be careful. No, it's not safe here.
Well, I still can't get inside.
No longer look down their noses at us because of their superior swordsmanship. Come and let the Gutenberg sword fighting brotherhood take care of everything.
Yeah. Okay, I'm here. I forgot about the verses.
More than my own wife. All right now. Take it.
Ragman Noble,
It isn't safe around here.
Bath, Housemaid.
You're my mate, but you used to be a real fucker. Fucker.
So what bothered you so much?
You were a real fucker as that.
Where's the other guy?
No, you said that already. But what?
Get Bellissimo drunk in the evening. So maybe during the evening he'll come down. Yeah, because I don't think I need to go there right now. He'll come down here.
Back already?
Looks like it.
I'll have a chat with him.
Go on then. How was it?
What can I say? Prague is a whole
We'll drink a lot of alcohol.
this whole place.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of gossip.
He's not here, is he? I don't think he is. Nope, he ain't back where I left him. Oh well. He must be in his upper chamber there. Very well. Well, until night comes, I could look for the verses number 4.
Silly doggy.
And I think I just know exactly where I need to look.
This'll have to be enough.
Good day to you.
Greetings.
Or approximately. Nice. I like the lore behind Phantom Horse even more than Pebbles and the rest. Yeah.
Cold woman.
Indeed, the poor horse. Okay, there's a brawl in the middle of the street. What happened here? I guess they were fighting or something.
Same to you.
Anyway. The poor horse's master died on the battlefield in a burned down forest. Now he has a new master. I hope I'll be kind to him as his previous master. Or more than his previous master. Okay, so let me read again. Grinding by day and by night in winter dark and summer bright, with his golden needle Eden scratches at the sixth, you'll see then where the knowledge tree rises from the ground, there your virtues can be found. check it out while mounting him and on foot. I wonder, what do you mean? Because he's burnt here? Is that what you mean? Or inspect? Is there something else? The most interesting is that his stats change while you ride him because he's fiercely loyal. Uh-huh. I didn't know that. Okay. I have to remember that. Courage 24. Speed 49, it says here. Yeah, but 59. I thought I reached 60. No, his stats change when you mount him. Ah. So here it... Okay. Why did all of these change? Before it said 59. Now it says 60. And courage 30. Capacity 700. Yes, nobody will tell you. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. He's even more powerful all of a sudden. How did that just happen? Amazing. Dude, thank you. He can now carry 200 more pounds. Amazing. Okay, so the verses spoke about the Garden of Eden. Yes, I've been there. I've seen the Tree of Knowledge. The needle, golden needle at 6. I think this is the golden needle at 6. But somewhere around here there should be a picture of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden or something like that. So the Phantom is not the best. There's one even better. I didn't know that. Okay, here's the picture of Adam and Eve. And behind it, strange little verses. 4.
Be careful. It's not.
Well, I like the way he looks, the black horse. A dark steed. I still think this dragon chevron looks silly, but I like the way this horse looks. It's so much better than herring. A strange verse, probably referring to a certain place in Gothenburg.
Here.
A proper scholar honors the imperial majesty. The imperial crown, without a doubt, cannot a bird's nest be, for everyone will wonder what's this for majesty. But when there's nowhere left to try, and birds must build their nests on high, let it at least a kingfisher be. A sparrow is not what we want to see.
It's gospel. They say she's mad for it.
Birds must build their nests on high. Let it at least a kingfisher be. Huh. I see birds up there.
But wait.
Oh, I already found that. Oh yeah, you're right, you're right. I already found that because I have Strange Little Verses 5. It was on the nest on top of the inn. Yeah, exactly. Okay, and this one, a proper scholar knows his saints. Saint George has struck with his deadly sword. The dragon rights and spills its blood. But Saint George is not done yet. Beneath his helm he trusts his head. He fixes his gaze toward the east, where there spawn another beast. This dragon thought is set on stone, and its throat to your aid a window will come. Okay, so I know who Saint George is now. Okay, in some cultures I think it's not this guy. In some cultures I think he's called Saint Peter slaying the dragon or something like that. Fighting the devil. Okay, so he must be on a building somewhere, I guess. when I will explore more, I'll probably see it. Okay. Now, what did I wanted to do?
Second, go to the town.
I came here for a purpose. Okay, that purpose, I did it. Now what? Probably... Smugglers then. During the night, I would want to go back here and recover the executioner's sword. I gave Casper the recipe for the wine. I could talk with Catherine, but I don't want to be involved in a long quest because I need to get there during the night. I could just go there and read a few books in the bathhouse, and probably that guy will come down.
Hall and tell them that the two cults arrived in town. Third, stop by the Emperor Charles Inn and pick up my smoked meat from the inn.
Emperor Charles, okay. I'll have to look at the buildings. Maybe I'll see a statue of Saint George slaying the dragon. Maybe it's on a church. It is a religious symbol, after all. Nope. I should talk to the innkeepers. Okay. Well, there's an innkeeper here who wants to give me a quest. I see there's another quest there. Okay, fine. I'll go to Saint Emperor Charles Tavern. There's another one at the end of the market. This is the market. Ah, yeah, but Hangman's Halter Tavern. Yeah, that's where Catherine is. I don't want to do her quest just yet, because I want to finish the Shield Painter's quest here with Bellissimo. And I want to do it this night. I need to get him drunk. And scare him that he's going to hell for his sins. Crimes against humanity. Ah, what do we have here? That is Saint George slaying the dragon. Okay, let's read the verses. Saint George has struck with his deadly sword. The dragon writhes and spills its blood. But Saint George is not done yet. Beneath his helm, he turns his head. He fixes his gaze towards the east, where there spawns another beast. This dragon, though, is set on stone. In its throat, to your aid, a window will come. Okay, this is Saint George. He is looking, yes, he's looking at the east. And he says another beast set on stone.
Take care then. Farewell.
Another beast set on stone. He fixes his gaze toward the east, where there spawns another beast. This dragon, though, is set on stone. In its throat, to your aid, a window will come. This beast, though, is set on stone. It's not this writing, right? Huh. A window. Oh. Maybe it's something inside. No. Because I see a window there. What did you find, boy?
Look what I have for you.
Rotten meat. Okay, there is a window there. Let me read again. This dragon, though, is set on stone. In its throat, to your aid, a window will come. Okay, that's the window. That's an open window. But I don't think I can go inside, can I?
Same to you.
Huh.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
I remember this area. Okay, but I need to go up.
Get going right now. Can't just stroll around here.
Fine, fine. Hold your horses. So, Imanis, just tell me this. Is it this thing or is it something else? Is this the dragon set on stone?
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Hey there, Mr. Priest. Nope, it's not that. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Okay, so it must be somewhere around here. To the east. Another beast set on stone. Can't believe my vitality actually improved. Revenant, you are gifted with an unearthly stamina and can recover from injuries unnaturally quickly. Or perhaps your body simply knows how to take a beating and not whoop itself. Your health will slowly recover up to 75 health points continuously. The effect does not apply if you are in combat or bleeding. Okay. That is that's St. George's looking west. Are you absolutely positively sure? Because this is east. There must be another St. George. Okay. It fooled me. I thought this guy was... Fast move. I thought this guy was looking east. East is the right of the map. Yeah. And that's the right of the map. It's where my forge is.
Beautiful.
Okay, there must be another St. George. Okay.
Give it a taste.
Okay, so I'm here. And I thought he was looking east, meaning to the right of the map. But it's somewhere else in Kuttenberg. Okay.
Taste the delicious Kuttenberg wine from the best grapes ripened in the Czech sun.
How's it going?
How's the winemaking going, Casper? Did the sulfur help you in any way?
I'm glad to see you, Henry, but no luck so far. I just can't seem to figure out what to do with it.
Then what have you tried?
Well, I burnt it around a barrel of wine to chase the malevolent spirits out of it, you know, but
No, you fool.
it didn't help. The wine was a sour mess. Next time, I'll try dipping it in, but I think it's going to be disgusting again.
I think you're gonna have a surprise, though.
A sweet
I'm overthinking it. Oh, maybe it's just that window. Man, this is another private area.
My respects. Take a look around, but no funny business, eh?
Now, why would you say that? people are going up. Fine, I won't try anything. Thinking about going up. Light another beast set on stone. I'm definitely overthinking it. Okay, but I wanted to do something else.
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's handy.
A beast said. You are looking at some St. George. Look at the painting itself.
When I'm old and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather forecast.
I heard about this fellow.
Okay, he's on a horse. He's looking down. There's the beast. It's set on stone. Oh. Is that the window? Is that the window?
What view?
All we need is a bloke who can't get it up when it's going to be sunny, and we'll be 3 wise.
Okay, the bodyguard. And it's facing southwest. Not east. You mean this guy is facing southwest? Okay. Okay, I kind of see what you mean.
Nice.
Okay, okay. Then I'll find another painting of St. George. But before I do that, I want to check this other tavern. The painting, not the guy. Oh, the painting. Ah, okay, okay, okay. That makes so much more sense.
Christ, pardon me.
The quest giver is down. Downstairs. Now it says it's upstairs. Damn you. Cook. Mr. Quest giver Johan Parler. Hopefully you're not gonna give me a long quest. If you are, I'll have to quick load. No, 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 no. Can I put it? No, it's just one. Fine.
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works. I think that name should ring some bells?
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something, let's say, a bit more delicate.
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board. If we are careful. You've never heard of my father, Peter?
Peter Parler. Peter Parker.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell upon my shoulders.
I'm interested. Tell me
It
more.
must be a great honor to continue with such a great work of architecture.
Honor, a great responsibility is what it is. Imagine I make a bad decision, or make a mistake in the calculations. And this building, which my father oversaw for so many years, suddenly comes tumbling down. And that's why I called for you. Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, I'm still thinking ahead. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
And why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're not for sale.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailor's at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and St. Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town. He gave him a horseshoe as a reminder.
Yeah, why use math and the engineering skills, physics and stuff like that to make a building last and not tumble, when you can just slap a protective talisman and... Yep, it'll help, definitely. That seems a bit suspicious.
That seems a bit suspicious.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar wall above the tavern across from the town hall. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech quarter. They say he brought it from Sedlet Monastery years ago. I want you to get all 3, smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them that I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin.
What will I get for it?
Stealing, forging magical items, isn't that all a bit dangerous?
Perhaps a bit, but doesn't the house of God deserve protection more than a few burghers?
Well, if you think so, why don't you try explaining it to them? This won't be an easy job, sir. And it won't be cheap either.
Have no fear. This is not a matter I intend to scrimp over.
All right, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good. Have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. The less we're seen together, the better. Till we meet again.
Warding off evil. On Prague, the city of 100 towers. Don't think I read this, but I did learn something about Prague. Capital of the Kingdom of Bohemia, for many centuries it was rather a close neighborhood of several different towns on both banks of the Vltava River. Its greatest prosperity was brought about by Charles IV, who united these towns into a single unit and made it the residence of his imperial court. He began building strong fortifications, contributed to significant changes in the city's architecture, started the construction of the first Czech cathedral, and founded the first European university north of the Alps, Charles University, thus elevating the city to a European metropolis. At the turn of the 14th and 15th centuries, according to surviving records, there were 4,000 houses in Prague, with permanent population ranging from 40 to 50,000. Additionally, there were students and the royal court. Although Prague could not compare to the size of Florence or Paris, it was still the largest city in Central Europe. With its convenient location at the crossroads of trade routes, Prague was an important trading location, and thanks to the university, a cosmopolitan center with a large foreign population. Nice. Let's read about one more thing. Grund. The village, but I haven't visited Grund. Ah, fine, okay. Okay, so I need to steal the nail from the rafter, the horseshoe hanging above the door, and the coin from the building's foundation. What a dumb superstitious quest, but fine, I'll do it.
I apologize. apologize.
I need to buy myself a torch.
I'll be right there.
Lady, do you have a torch? Yes, just one, thank you. Life in the tavern, alcoholism, yes. I'm just gonna sell this.
Word about the prop. How's this?
More. Aye. Thank you.
More.
And come again,
More.
sir.
Always more. Okay, reputation gain. Let me equip that torch. Excellent.
I'm not bored.
If you've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong, you're bored. And that's bad.
Okay, in the evening I'll go down to the bathhouse and get that get Bellissimo drunk. Okay. I'll just explore.
I can't see you.
Relax. I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'll just explore this city naturally, and whenever I find
Here you go. Take it.
St. George's picture facing east. Okay.
Could I ask for directions?
I'm here and I need to steal the nail from the rafter. What the heck is the nail from the rafter?
I'd sooner. Hell freeze over. Oh.
Of course, it's a private area. That's a locking mechanism. Where is the nail? I see a nail up there. Is that the nail? No, it's not that nail. Is that the nail? No, it's not that nail. What the heck is a rafter? Ah, holy nail. Steal it.
There's so many nails here. You won't miss just one.
Nobody saw us in the middle of the day. Excellent.
Ah, well, good day. Oh, I lost a month ago. How did it end up there? Well, good luck.
Okay. One down, two more to go. The horseshoe hanging above the door.
Be careful. God is punishing us for
St. Wenceslas. I mean, St. Charles Tavern, yes. This is south.
Could I
Enter.
ask for directions?
Yeah. Okay. I'm headed the right direction. This guy is a trader.
All right, man.
Alright, man.
What do you have for sale?
Oak bark, peach and wheel grease. No thanks.